Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
Mike.
Wow! And today, 18 days to Christmas.
18
That was
days.
very aggressive for an 18-day to Christmas countdown. So, what are we doing today? This was a Mike pick on this one. He said we have to bring one of these out. We have two of them over there. So this one happens to be the Horse Soldiers Barrel Strength Bourbon Whiskey. We'll get right into the particulars on this one, and I'm going to sneeze, and I apologize in advance. So this comes in at 121.1 proof. We got it for $79.99. It's non-age stated. It is handmade and bottled by the American Freedom Distillery in Columbus, Ohio. And it is 70% corn, 20% red winter wheat, and 10% malted barley. And we went through a lot of it. I don't remember all the particulars. Anyone, if I misstate a thing about it, you can let us know. I'm 90% sure it's a veteran-owned company. And I know the people that were involved were one of the first horseback soldiers that went into the battle in Afghanistan.
I want to say you are correct on that.
And again, I thought there's something about this emblem.
I think there was four of them, I believe, and they were like when they were.
But go ahead.
And then they were the horse.
Yes.
And then they were like, we should do something better than this.
Yeah. Well, they went in. Again, I don't remember the particulars. I remember doing the research. This was well over a year ago, so I've done a lot of research since then. But I do think too, and I know Jimmy, if he watches all the time, he'll correct me on this. But I want to say this plaque originally was made out of some of the Twin Towers when they came down. I want to say they got some kind of metal and they did something with that too. But neither here nor there. It's for a great cause. I can say 100% disclosure. The first one we did by these guys, I didn't mind it in the beginning, but man, it had a funk by the end of it. So I'm gonna hopefully not get any of that. But
it's got a sweet nose.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I got. Thanks for watching.
I can't say much more than that. It's not even caramel. It's kind of like
I rub my nose
like a sugar.
All of a sudden, I start sneezing, so I have to clear it. So I apologize if I'm going to be snorting over here, but I got to clear my
powder sugar sweetness. But
I don't know about powder sugar. Yeah,
it's got a super sweet nose. My initial hit.
I'm getting your sweetness. Let me see.
That was a quick sip here today, but it's hanging on. I didn't swish it.
Oh, I did.
My typical. It holds on though with a quick sip.
That red winter wheat is working it. They give me the pop rocks like I was drinking a rye. Really did.
So I didn't swish, but it's still tingling on the side of my tongue, and that was just a quick.
It is 121 proof, so it's got a little something to her. But but the pop rocks only lasted a couple seconds, and then it went away. Let me do this. I got the hiccups.
It holds on.
I'm going to take a bigger sip. I knew it was 121, so I wanted to go at it
non-aggressively. I just switched this one.
Yeah.
And it sticks by your tongue and everything. It holds on. You're drinking a proof when you swish it, but I don't know if I'm getting a ton of different flavors. Let me go back to this.
But let's put it in relation to when did we do the rare breed? A couple of days ago, yesterday, something. Whenever we did the rare breed, that was way more viscous. It carried way more oily feeling. It hit like all the different areas. I'm just gonna put like I think it was yesterday actually. Did we do it?
I think it was yesterday.
All right, it's gonna come out. It would be yesterday when it came out, but everything that touched it stuck and it stayed. This is more. Not saying watery, but it's more water-esque. It's not as oily as what that was. We can agree on that.
It sits a little heavier in my throat, but it doesn't stick around. I agree.
The mouthfeel, it's not as viscous.
I just did a quick sip, and it hangs on here, which obviously be the proof. But then it does tingle in your tongue. But it's not a lot of flavor.
It's-
It's
I was
not
gonna-
not a variety of flavor.
Okay, so I'm just going back to the one that we did recently because it's hard to do it off of memory and stuff. I'm just trying to think. It's not bringing any complexity of flavor. It's kind of like that. Like the rye that we did the other day had way more caramels and the brown sugar, the vanillas, and all the stuff that makes the caramel. It coated better, and this is kind of just like, oh, that's good.
And I'm not disappointing. I'm not sad.
Shitting on them either. I'm just so far. But when I was rolling it on my tongue, I don't want to say that yet.
You got a pretty good little ruffle when you rolled it on your tongue.
Right. But it's like within 3 seconds, it's off it and it's gone.
It's still, it's light. But, yes, it's not as extreme as the rye we just did.
No.
Is it better than
no
3-4 days ago?
No. It's not. Hold on. I'm giving this a fighting chance. Swish it around and tell me it doesn't change the flavor and kind of break a little bit on you.
See, you got that break.
No. And again, everybody's listen. I'm weird. All right, so everyone's got their own flavor thing and their own way to go for it.
It's pretty good numbness. And there's no rye.
Nope. Hold on, give me a minute.
It's got quite the sparkle, but no rye.
It's bordering on giving me like a Willet vibe. I'm bordering on that. I'm bordering on getting that again. People love it, and I'm not saying it. Everybody has their own profile. This just might not be mine. I'm just trying to be honest. That's all.
No,
but it's kind of bringing me in that way. You know what I mean? Where it's bringing me like a funk that I'm not loving. You know, the same thing with Kentucky Owl. Everybody loves them, but that confiscated. I can't drink it. I can't drink it. It's just nasty. I can drink it, but I don't like any part of it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. It's coming out. I'm getting a hint, and this might be people's profile, which is awesome for those. Right at the end, it's steering me towards a hint of a black licorice. That's what it's bringing me to. I couldn't figure out what that flavor was, and that's where it's bringing me in my head. I'm going to try it again on the next sip again. Right in the end, right before I swallow.
Defaults, but
I'm getting no. Again, that's the best part of having two people do it. Do you either agree with you or agree with me? I'm getting like a hint of a black licorice that I'm not.
I'm trying.
I hate black licorice, so I'm sensitive to it.
I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah,
I'll take red licorice every day, all day. I'm happy as a lark, but black, I can maybe get.
I don't get it on the nose.
What is that? Is Mike and Ice? Is that the black licorice one?
I think so.
Yeah, I could probably do one of the, whether it's pink or white, I could do one of them and I'm good. I'm more than good. I could never finish a box, but I could eat it.
I was a good and fruity guy, not a good and plenty.
Yeah,
good and plenty was the ones that had the black licorice in it. The good and fruity was all the fruit flavors.
Well, so I'm with you.
Back in the day, I'm gonna do a little bit more, just on a. I want to give it a legitimate thing. I like the concept.
It sticks around.
I like what it stands for. That you know what I mean. But I want to love them. I don't know if I can say I do. That's all. And especially if I'm going, apples to oranges. We did yesterday's rye.
Yeah,
and that's not what this is about, but it is ultimately. I'm trying to think where I would put this. Is it less black licorice than I got from the Noah's Mill? Yes, it is so far, but this is just cracking. So I'm assuming this is going to open the.
I'll take that one off your hands.
The Noah's Mill one?
Yeah,
no, that one.
I don't get it. I didn't mind that one, but
I mean, all right, let's get off the little funk that it has on it, though. But even at the 121 proof, it's. Maybe I'm weird. You can leave a comment down. I like the complexity. I like, and again, I don't want to be a Jack fanboy as much as we shit on him, but when you look at like them in the flavor profile and that wild ride it gives, between all the Brown Forman products, where you get I get a chocolate and I get a nut and I get a banana and you know what I mean? You get a nice oaky finish. It's not here.
No, it is
but it's more money.
It is a one note Charlie.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And it's a different mash bill, but it's. So I don't know if that's what's creating different vibes.
No, because if we go get that soft red wheat, I think it would throw elbows to this guy.
Was that close to this? I don't even know.
It was a wheater. I know that part.
Okay, and
you know
if
what I
we're
mean?
gonna compare a wheater, is this anywhere near a Maker's? No, it's not.
Or a Weller.
No.
Well, those are your two biggest weeders out there. Or a Larceny.
No.
Right. So if we go with a barrel-proof Larceny. No, that's all I'm saying. Again, I want to love these guys, and I love everything they stand for. So don't get me wrong.
Correct.
I hate.
I don't know how many years. It can't be. I'm sure it's less than 10 years.
Well, yeah. When we were within the war, I get it. And again, they're doing good things for what they do. And this might be everybody's profile but me. So, and I want to stress that for the fact. But the three,
I'm not sad about
three big weeders we just named, if we put it in a blind, which I love that idea. Thanks for putting that down. Write that down. We will put that in the blind.
No, we will.
Because that's three.
That would
and
actually.
And then maybe it'll come out on top.
I don't think it's going to
a
get
weird
smoked.
funk.
But then again,
I think it's going to stick out.
So you have that weird flavor that I don't get.
I think again, and please leave a comment down below. This may be, and I don't want to disparage them because again, thank you for your service. Thank you for what you're doing, and by all means, keep it up. But who am I to judge you? You know what I mean? But when I say that,
if you watch it, thank you.
There's something 100%. But there's just something on there that. I don't know.
Get that
I want to love. So. You don't taste when you. Let me try it again.
I don't, but I get a pretty good sparkle and I'm not gonna say I'm getting a wild ride as like you said some of the ones we've named. Yeah. But and even the nose is not crazy, but it's not sad. And no. I honestly compared to like 3-4 days ago, I'd go here before there. Only because that was like $59 for 97 proof. This is $79 for 121 proof, and I don't know if I'm sad about it.
Right, but for $59 you get a Larceny barrel proof all day long.
Again,
yeah, I get it.
You
I
can always pull a negative out of something.
No,
I'm trying to pull a positive out of
all right,
where we were in comparison.
We're back into a positive. I don't know. I'm trying to think. The Lucky 7 you talking?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'd be happier sipping this, honestly. But you have that negative vibe that you don't like that flavor. Myself, I think I'd spend the money for this.
It hasn't gone full-blown black licorice. It's bringing me in that tail. It's bringing me in that tail of that. And some people may love that because I know some people love the black. Ma did.
I don't.
I love black licorice.
I don't.
None
really
of us like it. So. Yeah. So for those that do,
I think you get it in the nose.
Oh, get a hint of it. It hasn't fully gone yet. I'll have to see what this does when it opens up. Let's put it that way. And again,
that was my comparison is mentally for me. With you, you're not happy, okay, but price wise, I think I can sit down and be happy with this.
Do you think Rare Breed would beat it?
No. Okay, so you went to a different vibe.
It's no, just a regular Rare Breed. It's $55.
Same proof? I don't know. I don't think it is.
What was it? $45-$50? We got the Knob Creek.
Yes,
120 proof.
Again, I'm staying positive.
I'm just spitballing. I'm throwing out the competitors. That's all. That are not much money. That I think bring more really flavor to the table.
They're little guys too. They're just
no.
They're not the big.
I'll stop.
They don't have that friggin' monster friggin' architect.
You're right. That's like if we tried to start a distillery and all of a sudden everyone's comparing us to freaking Brown Forman. No, I get you.
So
I get you. I'm there. I'm there with you. Every once in a while I get crazy, but sometimes it is what it is. You guys, you know what? They spur me on because most of the people that watch us are money conscious, like
I
myself.
hear you.
You know what I mean? So in their head, and you guys can make a blind.
10-year. Right.
I get it because it's not age stated. We don't know what it is, but you pick a bottle. You guys make a blind. We'll do it on a Sunday, and again, that'll be next year.
Mm-hmm.
But that in my head, that's where I always go to. Okay, I think the knob would beat it. I think the rear breeder would beat it. They're all
1692
shelfers.
or whatever, 1792. They started.
Oh,
you know what I
my
mean?
God, yes.
These guys just started in
1792 foolproof. Would, yeah, no, that would beat it.
It's just they're
Gotcha.
on their merry way.
It's a cause.
I don't know if
it's not bad.
Correct.
Great.
I could go with a B plus.
Okay. I'm trying to think what we've done recently with a B plus, but
with this proof,
I don't know if this even. Well, that was way more money. Good God.
It's drinking. It drinks pretty easy, actually. Well, give me a grade.
With you.
I'll listen. I'm listening. I'm not like, I don't get that black licorice negative vibe that you have. So for me, it's not
I don't
bad.
remember what they. Did you remember back when
it's $80?
We gave a B minus to one of the Texas distillery. My mind just went blank.
Yeah. So that's a totally
no. It's not. It's not. It was
usually
in the master distiller, it's like B minus. That's where I was at with this one.
I remember the lady distiller. Yeah.
My mind just went blank, and I hate when I do that. Still Austin.
Yes, you are correct.
And it was like a blue corn whiskey and stuff. That's where this is kind of bringing me. I'm more in a B minus.
I don't get
it's
that
good.
I don't get that flavor as much.
I don't know. I mean, it's just good.
So where you going? B?
I was like
B minus.
B minus. I think it which is not bad.
So, even if we did it against Still Austin, I don't think it's going to get smoked.
I like that. Write that down, future Tom. No, honestly, I don't.
And
it might
because I think we kind of gave it the same. I'm not sad, and maybe I tend to lean towards military owned.
I think I still got the cash. No. Again, I know you do, and that's why you bought it. And I love the cause. I'm not going for that.
But I'm not selling.
I'm just trying to. I'm basically trying to think. Just when it comes to $79. You know what I mean? That I guess that's my biggest thing. Let me just see.
Austin isn't 50 cents.
$49.99.
All right.
For the cash strength. And that's what I was thinking in my head. So like the other ones, the specialties, it's a little bit different. It might not be this proof, but I don't know. I don't know. Again, if you want to see this up against anything, leave a comment down below. I'm not trying to disparage it. I kind of lost that black licorice. But there's a tail coming off when I drink it that, again, you keep saying you don't get.
I don't.
So we'll see when this opens up. And that might be a telltale thing. Because we've done this before where we opened up an Elijah and we thought it was great. And then we put it up against stuff. 100%. And we were like, what the heck is that? You know what I mean?
Agreed.
So we're going to see where this goes with that on that. So, again, might be the worst review ever for the Horse Soldier. And I apologize.
Negative Nanny over here.
Well, yes. I got a lot of stress.
Thank
you. So I'll take it. I'll take the blame on this one. Or full credit and blame, whichever way we go by the end of it. So
fair enough.
There it is. That's the Horse Soldier Barrel Strength Bourbon Whiskey. Again, if you guys have tried this, leave a comment down below. I'd be curious what you think about it all. Anyways. Where did we settle?
Pick it.
You pick B+. I don't think this would compete with any of the big dogs we have. I really don't. And that's where B+ is going to bring us. A
is going to bring us. But what you want to go B? We'll go B. I think this might be a shocker. We'll go B. That's fine. It'll never make it into blinds anyhow.
No, not this year anyway. So leave a comment down below. You want to see this go up against something. Because I'll be curious what you guys think. And it may open up into be a monster.
A couple, so we'll see.
Yeah. So
worst case, put it in.
There it is. That being said, sorry, Horse Soldier, if you're watching. I apologize on this one. it's I don't know. That means thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Cheers.